Bishop David Oyedepo is no doubt one of the most popular, richest, and successful pastors in the world. He is the founder of the Living Faith Church Worldwide, popularly known as Winners Chapel, located in Ota, Ogun State. Due to the popularity and fame of Bishop David Oyedepo, more and more people are interested in knowing about him and his family. Stay tuned because in this video, I will be sharing with you the full list of the Oyedepo's family, as well as their biography and other interesting details about them. Starting the list with the head of the family, Bishop David Oyedepo. He is a Nigerian pastor and founder of the Living Faith Church Worldwide. Born on the 27th September 1954, his father, Mr. Ibrahim, was a Muslim, while his mother, Ms. Dorcas, was a Christian, precisely a member of the Cherubim and Seraphim Movement Church. David Oyedepo lived and was raised by his grandmother in Oshogbo, who is also a Christian. Fortunately, David was introduced into Christianity and taught the values and practical living standard of a Christian. At the early age, he became a born-again and has severally shared his salvation testimonies during his sermons. He said the biblical teachings he listened during his childhood was what shaped him into who he is today. David Oyedepo studied architecture in Kwara State Polytechnic in Nigeria. At the age of 27, he got a mandate from God to go into ministry and liberate the world from the oppression of the devil. This divine call led him to the beginning of the church, which was first called Liberation Faith Hour Ministry and started in 1981. On the 21st of August 1952, young David Oyedepo got married to the love of his life, by name Miss Florence Abiola, now known as Pastor Faith Oyedepo. On the 17th of September 1983, David and his wife were ordained by Pastor Enoch Adeboye, who is the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. That same day, they officially commissioned their church and renamed it Living Faith Church Worldwide. In 1989, Pastor Oyedepo was ordained a bishop by Bishop Benson Idausa, who is now late. It was also in 1989 Bishop David moved to Lagos with his family to establish their ministry. The marriage of Bishop David Oyedepo and his lovely wife is blessed with 4 children: David, Isaac, Love, and Joyce. Continuing the list with his wife, Pastor Faith Oyedepo. Born February 5th, 1958 in Kogi State, into a Christian home and was raised accordingly. She was named Florence from both parents and became born again at the age of 18. She schooled in Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, Osun State. It was during her university studies she met young handsome David, who was then a student of Kwara State Polytechnic. They both met in a motor park in 1978 and got into a relationship for 6 years and later got married on the 21st of August 1982. After a marriage, her husband changed her name from Florence to Faith. She has been a devoted wife to her husband, mother to her children, and also a pastor to the countless members of her husband's ministry, which they now pastor together. Several times, her husband has showered her with his praises publicly, testifying of her unwavering love and support from the days of little beginning. Pastor Faith Oyedepo is known as passionate teacher of the Bible, author of several Christian books, a role model to wives, mothers, and women in the ministry, and also a helper to her husband. Down to her children, first on the list we have David Oyedepo Jr. Born 1st June 1983 in Kaduna, the same year his parents were ordained pastors. He is an alumni of Oral Roberts University in the United States and was ordained a pastor in May 2007 by popular preacher Dr. Kenneth Copeland. He preached his first message at Shiloh 2013, which marks exactly 30 years from the first service of the ministry. He got married to Kemi Olubo in July 2008. David Oyedepo Jr. is currently the resident pastor of the international headquarters of the Living Faith Church, Ota, Ogun State, and also the chairman of the TGL Foundation and author of several Christian books. Second on the list, we have Isaac Oyedepo, born February 25th, 1985, the second son of the Oyedepo's family, and also an alumni of the Oral Roberts University. He was ordained a pastor together with his elder brother by Dr. Kenneth Copeland. He's married in December 2013, and their marriage is blessed with 4 children. He was the resident pastor in charge of the Living Faith Maryland in USA, known to be a very passionate preacher, coach, and counselor. In 2023, it was in the news that he resigned from his father's ministry to start his own ministry. Since then, Pastor Isaac and his wife today has been seen organizing several crusade, revival programs in different cities. Third on the list is Love Oyedepo. She's the first daughter of the Oyedepo's family. She refers to herself as the king's daughter. Born 31st May 1987, also an alumni of the Covenant University, a private Christian university owned by her father, Bishop David Oyedepo. Love met the love of her life during her studies at the university. Her husband was one of her father's personal assistants by name Stephen Oga. and got married on the 23rd March 2013. A husband who was a personal assistant to Bishop David Oyedepo, as at then, is now the national youth pastor of the ministry, and their marriage is blessed with 3 children currently. Love Oyedepo is the corner of the Blown Woman, where she teaches and mentor on relationship and marriage, spiritual life, and more man things in his heart. And finally, Joyce Oyedepo, born 27 September 1992. She grew up in Nigeria and got her primary and secondary school education from a young age. She started showing passion for singing since school days and was part of the music crew that ministers in various music concerts and also part of the church choir. After her secondary school education, she went to the United States to further her education at Oral Roberts University. On the 21st August 2021, she got married to Mr. Abimbola. She's one of an outstanding who maintain a very private social life. The Oyedepo's family is no doubt one of the most influential family in Nigeria, highly successful and well recognized all around the world. According to FS, Bishop David Oyedepo is the wealthiest preacher in the world with a net worth of over $120 million. He owns multiple private jets, several massive buildings in different parts of the world, and has written over 100 books. He's a father to many, mentors to leader, role model, and blessings to generations. If you are a lover, a member, or a beneficiary of Bishop Oyedepo's ministry, I would love to hear from you. Feel free to share your testimonies, prayer, and well wishes in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to Trend with AY, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching.